أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
Earlier this year, alhamdulillah, I had the opportunity to travel to Palestine. I went with Muslim Charity to take part in the Palestine Run event to raise money for a school project there. The whole trip really was a trip of a lifetime. This was my experience. We landed in Tel Aviv, and after a long waiting game at passport control, we finally headed to Jerusalem. On our way to our first Fajr al-Aqsa, and the boys were excited.
Assalamu alaikum.
This tea just hit differently. After Fajr Salah al-Aqsa, اسمه؟ محمد. اسمه؟ حمزة. يعني ميسي يا رونالدو. رونالدو. Which team? Real Madrid. You? Ronaldo. Manchester United. Manchester United. Manchester United. My guy.
Welcome, come to visit Al-Aqsa. It is safety. Don't hear to the news. If you hear to the news, you think here, Ukraine war. There's nothing here.
2 hours sleep, and off we go to Jericho.
سنخوض معاركنا معهم وسنمضي جموعا نرذوهم ونعيد الحق.
So we've just been updated. There's been a security issue in Jericho. So we've had to have a change of plan, but we've arrived at somewhere pretty special. The resting place of Musa AS.
ونعيد الطهر إلى القدس من بعد.
We then climbed this sandy hill, and the views were well worth it.
وبكل القوة ندفعهم وسنمضي ندك معا.
The next stop was the Mount of Olives, which is said to be the place where Prophet Isa a.s., Jesus, ascended to the heavens. It's quite a significant site for Islam, Christianity and Judaism. We headed back, and I caught up with the local heroes. There you are. Okay? مع السلامة. اسمه رونالدو. ميسي. كريستيانو. رونالدو. كوتوا. Day one done. Met at the QS.
Slams.
And came in. What did you come in?
Prep check. Oh, yeah.
What did you come in today?
I came in my Air Forces.
And left in.
Some
These came in a
uncle's
white
shoes.
one, left in a black one. Day two, just after Fajr Salah. Subhanallah, such a peaceful feeling. What would you like to say to the people on?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and young people of the Lord.
I hope you all come to Palestine and Palestine to be freedom, inshallah, and to pray in the Aqsa Mosque. All of the Muslims in the world.
Inshallah. And you have to come to brother here for banging coffee. Alhamdulillah, good rest. We're off to the school we're raising funds for.
This was a girls' school in Jerusalem. It had been shut for a whole month just because they couldn't afford to run it.
First of all, thank you for your coming. We appreciate your support for our small school, and you are welcome.
As part of our project, these computers were bought with the donations.
يعني عرض نستخدمها في العرض وفي التعلم التفاعلي. أهلا وسهلا فيكم. We still believe this generation of Palestinian girls will lead the way to freedom, liberty, and better future.
In a nutshell, we as the student parliament wish that we can have our rights back.
Here we have Aitam with no parents. Aitam, no mother, no father. Exactly, exactly. Now, they have here free teaching, free supporting, fully. And Alhamdulillah, if you see the shows, there are some of them are here. You don't know how the pleasure we have today with you about this coming to support this project. Thank you for the donors. Thank you for your supporting, and we hope to looking for and more to keep this school active in Jerusalem. Inshallah, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Headed to Al-Aqsa for Maghrib, where I met this Palestinian who kindly invited us to his house. We sat down and he shared with us his struggles and his crazy stories.
SubhanAllah, like even in the restrictions and confinement, like how they get by and how they make it work.
Day 3 started with Fajr at Al-Aqsa. As per usual, we made a pit stop at Hafiz's shop.
So we're teaching our local barista some English lingo. Go on, Hafiz, do that again.
Hi, good mornings, guys. When the Englishman he says I want to drink cafe or drink tea, and go in a cup of tea, please.
Race day. Alhamdulillah, feeling good. Nice weather. Recovering from his ACL. How's it going, bro?
It's going alright, man.
You ready?
Yeah. This uphill is gonna kill you, but
Gonna be a test. Then on my right, I've got Gooseberry's Roadrunner. Busy. How you feeling? How you feeling?
still nervous.
The half and full marathoners had finished, and it was us 10Kers up next. The run was labelled as freedom of movement. It was for the Palestinians that are living as refugees on their own land, who are being ruthlessly oppressed every day by military force, and then somehow it's attributed equal blame.
السلام عليكم. الناصر المقدس محمد أبو الحمص من القدس.
Met a brother from Ireland. What's your name?
Anna.
Anna, yeah?
Good.
How you finding Palestine?
All good. Free Palestine.
Free Palestine, that's it. Bro, I like your idea. So I've met, what's your name again?
John.
John from all the way from Scotland.
Just outside Glasgow.
What made you to come to Palestine?
I was here last year. and I didn't do any take part. I just watched at the side. So
Okay.
I thought I'd come back this year and participate.
Yeah.
Support the Palestinians.
Good to see you.
You too, man.
This is the illegal separation wall that surrounds Palestinian communities. It virtually makes the place like an open-air prison. There's a lot of graffiti on the wall that have been done by people and a lot of artists as well.
That hotel here was created by the legendary Banksy.
ولتطفئ الأنوار فلتغلق الأبواب ولتطفئ الأنوار أو أحرقوا بالنار.
The last stretch is literally through a market. So we've done it. Is it?
Yes.
How'd you feel?
Finished.
How'd you feel?
I feel good, man. I can't believe I finished it.
So like, it's crazy, like how much it means to the Palestinian people, and you know, to be in solidarity with them running, well, walking.
It shows how much support there is also.
Yeah.
So many people here.
You know, it was only a 10k run for Fizzy, you know.
Like
it's
a life achievement for me, this is.
Alhamdulillah, it was nice. It was a really nice experience.
Prayed Jummah here at Masjid Umar and then headed back to rest the legs.
So I just witnessed a miracle. So I was making dua after Isha Sana, and we had planned to tour Al-Aqsa tomorrow. But I wanted someone like who could give us a detailed tour, and I couldn't find anyone. So I just made dua, Ya Allah, just send someone. And then I'm walking after Isha, and I see this brother, and I just say to him, nice glasses, just randomly. And the first thing he said to me, what do you say? Like, I know Al-Aqsa really well.
You know, Alhamdulillah, Al-Aqsa, it's my second house. I love it. And I like also people to love it.
So that's my tour guide sorted. So I'm going to take him out for some food now.
Inshallah,
yeah,
you are welcome.
Let's
Come
go.
and see.
To be fair, I was surprised to find such a nice spot in Jerusalem, but the steak went down nice.
After Fajr Salah in Al-Aqsa, and my little friend has just come and sleep. Hey, yeah.
It was a quiet morning, and so I was able to pray from the same spot where scholars say Muhammad ﷺ on the night of Mi'raj led all the prophets in prayer. In the afternoon, we met up with Khalid to show us around Al-Aqsa. So this is a common misnomer, but Al-Aqsa actually refers to a rectangular area of land which is surrounded by boundary walls. So the Dome of the Rock and the Qibli Masjid that you see sit within it. We first visited the Buraaq Masjid, where it is believed the Prophet tied his Buraaq on the night of Mi'raj. We then visited the Qibli Masjid, which is seen as the main masjid from where the Imam leads the Friday prayer. The architecture is just stunning. We then went down into the basement of the Qibli Masjid. The stone pillars are believed to have been constructed by the jinns of Sulaiman a.s. I mean, just look at the size of them. Some scholars mention this to be the place from where Muhammad ﷺ led all the prophets in prayer on the night of Mi'raj. This is the Al-Aqsa Library. We then headed to another masjid in the Al-Aqsa complex, Masjid Marwani. In here, there is also the chamber of Maryam AS, the mother of Isa AS.
So Abdul Malik bin Marwan, when he finished building the dome, the women of Palestine, they tell them that, you know, the gold we pay from our gold, each woman like they put, you know, 10 gram, 20 gram, how much they can. They collect around 8 kilograms of gold and they paint it around the dome. So from that time, it's like from the gold of the women of Palestine on that time.
This is the wall Salahuddin Ayyubi broke down and entered from when he came to conquer Jerusalem. We then headed towards the Buraaq cemetery, which is located just outside of the Al-Aqsa wall. It has the graves of two prominent Sahabas, Shaddad ibn Aus and Ubadah bin Samit. Next, we visited the Masjid of Umar RA, where he prayed when he came to conquer Jerusalem. This was the treaty he wrote. It's a short walk from the Sepulchre Church, where Umar RA refused to pray, and this was to avoid disputes in the future and to preserve the church. The local kindly opened this section where Umar RA then came and prayed, and then this site was turned into a masjid. The next stop was special. Inside the Dome of the Rock, the very rock from which Muhammad ﷺ on the night of Mi'raj ascended to the heavens, and a gift of Salah was given. This is the cave underneath the rock which you can go and pray.
So one thing the local brother told me is they allow and don't stop the children from playing football within the forecourts of Al-Aqsa. And you see this regularly, like now as well. I'll show you. Just casually just playing ball, literally just outside Dome of the Rock. So nice to see. So the ball's gone over.
It's gone onto the dome of the mosque.
It's casually climbed. Hey, go Fizzy, how's the control? Oh, this guy. Okay, you good footballer? Come on. Fias getting schooled by some Palestinian kids. Made us work. 10-9 in the end. Habibi, well played. Isme? Qasim. Isme? Mustafa. Isme? Played. So I've come across a gem of a place in Palestine. And this place has a unique feature. Hidden away. They've got a secret tunnel, and that tunnel leads to Al-Aqsa.
These are a series of tunnels that are around 1,000 years old and likely to be from the early Islamic period. We were told the Israeli authorities had offered up to 40 million to buy this site.
The place is here. We have two tunnels to each side, like to the north, and to the north here it's Damascus Gate, to the south it's Moroccan Gate, and to the west it's Jaffa Gate, and to the east it's Al-Aqsa Mosque.
Despite the harassment and cash offers, the owner, Emad Abu Khadija, refuses to sell. He said to me his only dream was to operate as a restaurant and serve Al-Aqsa and the poor people. This is what he had to say.
I have a message for every Muslim in the world. I said, please, it's mean in Palestinian language, Bishan Allah, come to Jerusalem, come to Masjid Aqsa, come to Buraaq Masjid Aqsa. When you come here, don't say we come tourists, don't say we come visit here, never. This is your home, this is your land. I have message, I cry, I shooting, I asking for every Muslim, please come Buraaq Masjid Aqsa. Please come to Jerusalem. Why? Because this land is for you, for all the Muslim. This is your home. When you come here, we are brother. Not I am says that. The Quran say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. إنما المؤمنون إخوة. They said all the Muslim, it's brother. For that, we say for every Muslim, please come to Jerusalem, please come to Masjid Aqsa.
MashaAllah. On behalf
الله يرضى عليك.
of everyone, inshallah, Jazakallah khair.
الله يرضى عليك يا رب. والله, when you come here, we feel strong. We feel happy. We feel we have family. We feel we have someone stay with us.
Yeah.
But when nobody come here,
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
The last day after Fajr.
We like all the Muslims from all over the world to come to the Aqsa and pray and bring families and bring friends, all friends to come to the Aqsa to pray. Everybody here is good and they are welcome for everybody from all over the world.
He was telling me just now he had the chance to move to America and live in harmony and safety, but he wants to spend his life here.
Die and buried here in Bab al-Rahma, inshallah.
Few hours left before we head back to the airport, and there was no better place to spend them.
This place has a pull that can only be described by physically feeling it. What an experience. So much history, so much to take in. Many a time it just felt surreal. Thanks for watching the vlog, and as a Palestinian say, مع السلامة.
اللهم أعد المسجد الأقصى إلى رحاب المسلمين وارزقنا فيه صلاة قبل الممات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.